Hello guys, what is up? This is Castle Perfect bringing you another episode of my Pokemon Wi-Fi battle videos. Today I'm bringing you a Yu-Yu match here basically because as you can see on my team I actually am using Kingdra instead of Starmie because I basically, came after the fact that Starmie is overused, which I didn't realize up until I looked at the really tier list on Smogon. So I just pretty much removed my Starmie for a Kingdra, and this is a physical Kingdra. It has focus, energy, and the sniper ability. So basically when I get a critical hit, it will be, instead of double damage, it will be triple damage, which is absolutely insane. So as you can see, my enemy is gonna lead over the Swampert. I'm gonna lead over my Kingdra. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance. Only one Dragon Dance, and look at what this Pokemon can do. It's insane. So he's gonna switch out into the Miltank just to prevent me from killing any of his teammates because Miltank has a better defense than Swampert. Basically, Miltanks are always trained in defense just to maximize their defensive side, and the Swampert are basically just trained in different stats like defense, special defense, and HP. But Miltank is all about defense. So as you can see, basically took out the Miltank with an Outrage, and then he brings out the Swampert back again into the field. He goes for an Ice Beam. I actually thought that it would go for like Earth Power or something like that, which is actually Stab or a Earthquake, but I want to believe that the Swampert doesn't have that move. So I end up getting a critical hit at the end, which didn't really matter because it was a 2-hit KO with the Outrage, and I'm basically confused at this point, so I'm like, I could switch out, and prevent like Kingdra from dying, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna test out my luck here because it's a 50-50 situation. I could hit myself or either just attack my enemy, so I end up attacking my enemy, which is absolutely amazing. So I end up killing the, or not killing, just basically beating down the Hydreigon as it brings out the Fire Pick, which I absolutely love. I might just use one of these in one of my future videos, but not for the moment because I don't really have a cool set for this Pokemon. But if you guys have a cool set down there, make sure to leave a comment and let me know the set because I basically want to use one of those Pokemons. I don't know what the name is at this point. It's the last evolution of the pig. That's what I know. But anyways, it's my Kingdra ends up killing, or not killing. Again, it's just beating down 4 of his Pokemons. He's got only 2 Pokemons left, and at this point I hit myself in the confusion, which is kind of bad, but Kingdra did a really good job. It was the first time I used it in this team, and it was amazing. So I'm basically gonna bring out my Nidoking, and Nidoking is gonna go for the Earth Power, and the reason being for why I outsped the Victini, because as we all know, Victini has a higher base speed, is because I had to have the Choice Scarf here. So here's when things get a little bit annoying. So he's got only 1 Pokemon left. I know I can actually go ahead and avoid the Earthquake because that's what I thought he would go for. But instead he goes for the Rock Polish, which is, to my surprise, a very good move. Now he's extremely fast. I cannot paralyze him because Thunder Wave doesn't affect Ground type, and this Pokemon is Ghost/Ground type, which means I cannot paralyze it. So he's gonna go for the Shadow Punch, which was to be expected. I'm gonna go ahead and put up Reflect, maximize my defense at this point because I know that after I get a Reflect up, this Pokemon wouldn't be able to actually KO any of my Pokemons in one shot, so I will basically have the chance to at least land 1 attack on that Pokemon. So at this point I'm like, hey, he's got Life Orb, so he will die eventually if I keep stalling him out with a Moonlight. But that's not what I did basically. I was thinking, I could stay here all day and Moonlighting all the time, but I know that at a certain point he will get a critical hit, so I don't want that to happen. So he's gonna go for another Shadow Punch here. And it's super effective, as you can see. And Life Orb is still taking damage, or still dealing damage to Pokemon. So I go for the Psychic here, and I thought, you know what, I'll just try out to take this Pokemon down instead of just stalling him out with the Moonlight all the time. So yeah, that's what I basically do at this point. So he's gonna go for another Shadow Punch. I go for the Moonlight. Actually, I was actually thinking at this point he will get a critical hit because he's attacked me with a Shadow Punch like 4 or 5 times already. So I might as well just go for the Moonlight, just to make sure I actually end up this game with a score of 5-0, which is, a pretty decent score. And again, guys, I'm basically using this team because I am tired of losing, because I love to use Pokemons with low power, such as Tropius and stuff like that, but my enemies keep hovering these extremely overpowered Pokemon, so I was tired of that and I used a little bit of a more powerful team. As you can see, the end score was 5-0. My Cresselia ended up killing the last Pokemon on his team. Really good game, guys. Thank you for watching, and make sure to leave a comment if you have a cool set for me that you guys really want to see from me. And yeah, I'll check you guys later in the next video. Peace.